So my name is Sam, and we have a lot to talk about. We had a very, very eventful weekend this weekend. And let's start off with Game 7, the 76ers versus the Boston Celtics. And that for the 76ers, that was a horrible, horrible game. And you know what? Let me talk about the Celtics first. Jason Tatum, 51 points. Like I've been telling you guys the last video, he is him. He can be the number one in the championship team, and I think he's heating up at the right time. 51 points, I believe the most points in a game 7. He showed out and showed you why he can be the best player on a championship team. And now let's get to the 76ers side, which is the more controversial. Joel Embiid, what bothered me more about Joel Embiid, not only that he had 15 points in a closeout game, not only that he blew a 3-2 lead and had a chance to win the series at home, it was his comments after the game pretty much. It was him throwing the rest of his teammates under the bus, which was ridiculous, saying that the role players didn't show up when I think Tobias Harris, which one of the role players he specifically called out, and calling him out, and then I believe he outscored you. I mean, that's just ridiculous at the end of the day. For you to be the MVP of the league, for you, MVP of the league, best player on your team, and then for you not to even show up in a game 7 again. I mean, I can excuse the Kawhi shot. That was one of the best shots of all time. You can say if it's luck, whatever, but and then you have the Trey Young year, and you blamed Ben Simmons for that, and then now this. Who is it to blame? It's Joel Embiid to blame. The MVP did not show up. 15 points. I mean, it is what it is. We gotta have some conversations now. For you not to even make it past the second round again. I mean, that was my expectations. For me, it was just at least make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's all. I'm not asking you to win the finals. I'm not asking you to make it. At least make it to that. And where the path was going for them to win and play the Miami Heat, I think I would have them beating the Miami Heat and making the finals. But at the end of the day, they lost again to the Celtics. And now we got a bunch of rumors now. It's rumor season. Is James Harden to the Houston Rockets? That's what it's looking like. And I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I guess James Harden can team up with all the young players and then take his chances with the lottery to see with him, Wemby, Jalen Green, who supposedly was being shopped around the beginning of the year. I don't know how I feel about it. I wish you'd go back, but it is what it is. It looks like you're not going to win if you stay. You are getting older and might as well just go out where you wanted to be the whole time. And now to our next topic, which I want to talk about lightly because it is a very sensitive topic. The John Morant stuff. Him being suspended again for the Instagram live incident, and it's just horrible. You don't want to see this happen again. And I mean, you saw the video. His friend or whoever it was saw that he had what he had out and just moved the phone out of the way. And it's just ridiculous at this point. 2 times in a row after saying I went to rehab and all that, getting this taken care of. But I will wait and see how long he's going to be suspended for. I think it should be for the full season. Like this is your second chance, man. And then for a third, hopefully it doesn't happen for a third, so we don't have that conversation. And Stephen A. Smith, man, with these things saying that, saying Zion Williamson being hurt, and then saying John Morant with all this stuff going on, him being suspended, saying that R.J. Barrett is the best pick. I don't know about all that. There's a few picks in that draft I would rather have than R.J. Barrett. But man, oh man. Now let's get to some conference finals talk. First game we have tomorrow is the Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets, and I'm waiting for this one. This is the rematch of the bubble. All 4 teams are the rematch of the bubble, and obviously the teams are way different. We got the Lakers, Nuggets in Denver, and I don't like this Denver disrespect that everyone's getting. I get it. It's Anthony Davis and LeBron James. I get it. But you're talking about Nikola Jokic with a healthy team, with the Aaron Gordon who has been locked in on defense, with the Michael Porter Jr. Yes, he's been on and off, but when he is on fire, he is on fire. And then you know what Jamal Murray can do in the playoffs. And Nikola Jokic has just been amazing playoff run, beating the Timberwolves, beating the Nuggets. And here, I got Denver in 6. I think the Joel and the not Joel, the Nikola Jokic Anthony Davis matchup is gonna be what everybody wants to see and see how it goes. Especially Anthony Davis being amazing defensively. And man, I don't know what body you can really throw on LeBron James. Do you because you don't want to throw. I guess you would have to throw Aaron Gordon on that just to be a bigger body for him not to be able to pressure them. Just show just pressure LeBron. Just make him pass the ball because when he's aggressive, then that's the problem. And and then you gotta hope Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves doesn't come alive because that's how they can win the game. But I believe more in the Denver Nuggets role players. I believe in Bruce Brown more, in KCP more, in Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. And I believe in them more. I mean, it could be at one point we're here talking about Denver in five, and but I mean I'm put some respect on the Lakers. They have been showing up and balling out how they've been supposed to. But you're gonna need more of Austin Reeves. You're gonna need more of Rui Hachimura. You're gonna need big games from them, and you're gonna need Lonnie Walker to show up and have a game 4 game this whole series. Because if they don't show up, they're gonna get blown out by 30 in the first half, just like the Phoenix Suns did. And for me, it's just I don't like everybody underestimating the Nuggets. Like they underestimated them against the Phoenix Suns, saying like, oh, it's just Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. They're just gonna beat them, and it shows. It comes up to the role players, and I think the Lakers do have the better role players, but I got Nuggets in 6. And of course, we got a rematch from last year, the Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat, and I think Jason Tatum is heating up at the right time, like I said earlier, and the Miami Heat did not look the best in that Knicks series, and I think it was just the Knicks not playing good, not playing that good. Also, like they did against the Cavs, Julius Randle was a big thing, and the shots weren't falling, and I think the I don't want to say they got lucky, but it was just the Knicks played worse than the Heat did. And with that, I think Jason Tatum's heating up at the right time. Jaylen Brown's heating up slowly. And then you have Michael Brogdon, Derek White, who has been kind of on a cold streak. But once you get Derek White going, Al Horford has been playing amazing as you expect him to. And it's just hoping Robin Williams is healthy throughout the series. And here, man, I think I'm going to go Celtics with 5. I want to say 6, but I think this Heat run kind of slows down. And I think the Celtics get it done, and I'm having a Celtics Denver Nuggets final series. And I want you to comment down below, who do you want to win the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference Finals? We are on a road to 100 subs at the end of the month. We have 66 subs right now. Let's get that to 100. Don't forget to like. We'll see you next time with more content.